Florida Association of Broadcasters, and I had the luxury or the honor to actually speak to it when I was a state director, is it brings in broadcasters from radio and television across the state. And it gives us a forum where, one, we can talk about issues that everybody faces, but more importantly, you get a lot of information sharing. And so it was interesting to hear that perspective that it isn't broadcasters versus social media, it is broadcasters enhancing the use of social media, tailoring that local information for their local audiences.
I talk a little bit today about our successes at the Florida Lottery and how that impacts the Association of Broadcasters and how they've actually helped us over the years too. It's a great conference and I'm really happy to be here again.
Well, I'm trying to promote exchanges between Japan and Florida. And in order to do so, I reach out to people in Florida, providing information and supporting groups which promote Japan-related activities.
Well, we represent a company that is a broadcast distributor. We distribute products all over Latin America and South Florida. We create solutions for both TV and radio, and now we're introducing all the OTT platform, which is a platform that permits you put your content, whatever is radio or TV, through a mobile phone with an app.
For me to have a chance to pay tribute to a songwriter, this is not only something I'm pleased to do on behalf of the Florida Association of Broadcasters, but as a longtime employee at BMI.
Can you take me higher?
Wow, thank you all so much. You know, we never thought or expected ever to be rewarded or honored in this way, because we've just been doing things from our heart.
One of the finest organizations of broadcasters in the country, and whenever a major hurricane or disaster hits, the first place that the governors and the emergency managers go to is Pat Robertson, the Florida Broadcasters, and we always deliver.
I am a communications lawyer in Washington. I work a lot with many broadcast groups and state broadcast associations, including FAB. There's a whole new generation of next-gen TV. We're talking about actually picking up over-the-air radio and TV on your phone, full HD, interactive, all using the broadcast frequencies. And that's some of the stuff that's coming out of the FCC right now.
ComScore has moved into television measurement and has done so through return path data. So what we've done is we're using technology to be able to measure what people view. And what we're then doing is taking the viewership and we're using other databases, whether it be purchasing of cars, political affiliation, and we match that.
Congrats on 30 years, Pat.
Well, seldom am I speechless. There were a lot of memories there for family and everybody in this room.
They make this convention so great every year because of Pat's leadership. I mean, he's just a phenomenal man, and behind every man, as everyone has probably said already, is a great woman. His wife, Pam, we love her dearly.
I like to play on words, so I'll call it fabulous. Yeah. It is fabulous. It's a great organization. As you know, we're in 4 other state organizations, and this is really the most organized, the best one. Pat, who is acknowledged today for his 30 years of service, it's quite a while. Does a great job here in organizing this, and it's a great opportunity for the school to help our students and graduates not only intern but get jobs eventually too. So it's just a great opportunity for everybody.
First of all, we can't thank Pat enough for the opportunity to be a part of the Florida Association of Broadcasters. It's incredibly important for us to be a sponsor because you help carry the mantle in this industry, and especially in this market, around what we need to be doing and the level of support that we have to do for you. So we're excited to be here. We're glad to be a participant and a member, and look forward to an exciting couple days worth of events.
To see the size of this association, the passion which it brings, the view in what's here, the cutting edge, the place where everybody in New York wants to be, Fort Lauderdale, Florida, whether it's winter, summer, spring, or fall. And to see 30 years in this business with an association like this is fantastic. And to have an opportunity to come down here for me is great. In a state that's growing and more desirable than ever before, this association has thrived. That has a lot to do with Pat, what he stands for, and he gave me the coolest mandate ever. Talk about whatever you want. So the pressure's on me now. Thanks, Pat.
When people want me to speak, they'll say, oh, we need you to talk about history, we need you to talk about broadcasting, we need you to talk about Fox. I'll be a lot of things, but I'll never be cocky, I'll never be self-obsessed, and I'll never be arrogant. And here's why. I am not good enough to be any of those things. If I was, I would do it, but I'm not. Because I know where I came from.
First of all, I want to thank God for being here for my life, and my mother, and my dad is no longer with us. But yeah, I know he's looking from heaven and saying, son, you did well.